I mean, I think shows like this, like that take these big topics, that tackle these big issues, that social issues that people have experienced and are experiencing. Like you said, they do open the door for like conversations, and I guess some tough conversations. And I don't know if it's personally opened any doors for you, like any personal conversations in your life after filming a show like this or being involved in a project like this.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm having people from high school I haven't talked to in years, like come
Mhm.
messaging me and calling me, and people who I didn't think that were like supporters of the LGBTQ plus community who have seen the show and whose opinions have changed because of it. Um, I just love that, like, I'm doing something, we're all doing something that is opening a conversation and is changing the way people think or view things.
Mm.
Another thing that I've talked about to people is that I love that Raheem is entering the show as a love interest for Victor, because we don't see a lot of queer people of color, interracial couples like that on television and film. Uh,
Exactly.
I think there's something to be said about white marketability, and that a lot of studios feel that it's easier to cast a white person to play a queer person because it makes people, or they think the audience is more comfortable with that. And it's unfortunate, but I love now that studios are taking chances, taking risks now. I'm really grateful to 20th Century for giving me this job, giving me this opportunity to show people that you don't have to be white to be loved. And I think that's really important for other people to see. So yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that's true. I totally agree with that. And on that note, can you tell us more about your character, Raheem? And were there instances in your life that shaped the character, or how did you bring the character to life?
Yeah. As you know, I'm half Iranian, and Raheem comes from an Iranian Muslim background.
Mhm.
So I was really excited to bring some of my own life experiences and my own, thoughts and way of thinking to Raheem, because I felt like it would be, relatable for me. Uh,
Mhm.
I've had conversations with my dad, who's from Iran, and my family members and other people who are from Iran, and I get, like, being queer in the Muslim community is not talked about at all. It's actually very taboo, and it's really a lot of people can be persecuted for it.
Yeah.
So, like, me being able to bring that and talking to my dad about who he's talked to and the experience he's had in Iran and stuff. It really made it a lot easier to put myself in Raheem's shoes. But yeah, so Raheem is an Iranian Muslim kid at Creekwood who is, at the start of his coming out journey. And what that entails is, some pushback from his parents and like a lot of fear of coming out because of where he comes from.
Mhm.
But throughout the season, you'll see that Raheem really opens up into his own. And I think that a lot of that's due to Pilar kind of like pushing him in the right direction and stuff. But yeah, Raheem has a beautiful coming out story this season. Love Victor. And I'm just excited for people to see it and hopefully relate to it or take something from it.